Hey, I'm Helen. I'm here with my awesome friends Emily and Christine. We're at Sunset Cliffs in San Diego. It's a little sunny, so if I'm squinting, that's why. Some awesome surf behind us, so if you don't want to do yoga, you can just follow along and watch the view. Today we're going to do a little side plank flow. Side plank is one of my favorite poses. It's a good rock star pose. You feel really strong when you get into it. It also requires a lot of wrist strength, core strength, works your obliques, so nice summer abs. And kind of total body working. So we're gonna get into it some different ways, build some strength, open up our body, and these guys are gonna help me do it. All right, so we will start laying on our backs. I'm making them lay down in the dirt, so hopefully it's not too bad. Close your eyes. And just begin by checking in, notice how you feel. Notice the sound of the waves behind us. What you might be thinking about or planning. And allow your breath to get a little bit deeper. Start to mimic the sound of the waves with your breath. This is a nice little intermediate flow, so if you're just a beginner, feel free to take breaks. Blink your eyes open, reach your arms over your head, get really long. Take any wiggles through your wrists, your ankles, fingers, toes. And then hug both knees into your chest, give yourself a little squeeze. Yeah, you can rock side to side, release your low back a little bit. Keep your right knee hugging in, extend your left leg out long, straight to the ground. And reach your forehead into your knee. Release your head. Draw your left knee in next to your right. Switch right leg out straight. Perfect. And then draw your knee into your nose into your knee. Awesome, and release from there. Both knees into your chest, hands behind your knees. Begin to rock forward and back on your spine 2 or 3 times. Tailbone to shoulders. And find a little boat pose, so Vasisthasana. You'll balance on your butt, float your feet, lots of core strength, relax your shoulders. Arms can go wide. Maybe even straighten out your legs, reach your arms to the sky, starting to engage Uddiyana Bandha, navel to spine. One more inhale. Exhale, release it down. Nice. Take it to hands and knees, tabletop. So you can roll over your feet or swing your legs behind you. Spread your fingers really wide. Shoulders stack above your wrists. Lift your tailbone, drop your belly, shoulders back. Breathe in for cow. Exhale, press into your hands, tuck your chin, round for cat. Just like that, 2 more times, creating more length through your spine as you inhale. Exhale, round, stretch out your shoulders. One more time, breathe in. And gently breathe it out. Draw your knees together so they touch. Take your right leg behind you like you're stamping your foot into a wall. And float your left arm out in front. So actually switch legs, Emily. There you go. Opposite arm and leg. That'll be easier to balance. Really strong core. One more inhale, stretch a little longer. And exhale, release your hand down. Keep your leg extended behind you. Take a breath in. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose, round through your back. 2 more times. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. One more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Draw your right leg behind you and move to a modified side plank. So step your right foot behind your left. You can pivot your left foot off your mat a little bit. Yep, and reach your right arm to the sky. So actually we'll go straight back. You got it. Nice. Really strong core, find lots of length. If you want a little bit more, you can reach your arm over your head and begin to float your foot off the ground. Keep breathing. Really use your fingertips, press into your fingers to take some weight off your wrists. One more breath in. Exhale, release down, tabletop, hands and knees. Knees together to touch again. This time your left leg behind you and your right arm out in front. Find that balance, lift your belly button, extend long through your spine. So in side plank, we want a nice long back, beautiful. Shoulders out of your ears. One more breath in. Release just your hand down. Inhale here. Exhale, knee to nose, round through your back. 2 more. Inhale to extend. Exhale, really use your core to pull it in. Last one, breathe in. And breathe out. Come back to extended. Step your left foot behind your right to the back of your mat and set up for your modified side plank. Again, if it's comfortable, you can always pivot your right foot. Beautiful. Everyone's a little bit different. Left arm to the sky. You've got your shoulders stacked, your hips stacked. Nice. Belly faces one side. For more, float your foot and extend your arm over your head. Keep breathing for 2. 1 more. Nice. Release it down. Tabletop, hands and knees to downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. Find any movement. Feel free to pedal out or walk hands and feet closer together. Bring your big toes together so they touch. Reach your right leg to the sky, breathe in. Knee to nose, breathe out. Strong core again. Inhale, leg to the sky. Exhale, tap your right elbow or shoulder. Start to work your obliques. Awesome, back up, breathe in. And then cross it to your left elbow or shoulder all the way across. Inhale, leg to the sky. Exhale, step between your hands. Rise to a crescent lunge. So strong legs take you up, arms high. Beautiful, find all those little adjustments. Left hip forward, right back, relax your shoulders. Really find that lift, belly button to spine. We'll be here for 2 more breaths. 1 more inhale. Open to warrior 2 as you exhale, left heel pivots down. Feel free to move in and out of your leg. I like to bend and straighten a few times. Yep. Find your knee eventually over your ankle. Make sure you can see your big toe. Relax your shoulders. Keep breathing. Inhale, reverse warrior, stretch it up and back. Hold as you exhale. Go a little deeper into your knee. 1 more breath in. We're gonna exhale to half moon. So it's still early in this little flow. Right fingertips to the ground, left arm to the sky, almost like you were doing in your modified side plank. Nice. You might even float your fingers. So good. Take 2 more breaths. 1 more inhale. Awesome. Exhale, release, forward fold, feet together. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, exhale, let it go. Rise to standing, arms reach high to the sky. Exhale, hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Puff up your chest, take a breath in, roll your shoulders back. Exhale, chair legs, bring your belly to your thighs. And fold forward, peeling your arms off your back. Getting as much into your shoulders as feels really good. Inhale, sit into chair, nice and low, arms to the sky. We're gonna exhale to a forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. And then you can either move straight through vinyasa or play with a little crow to start to build some more of that wrist strength. Fingertips spread, palms flat, knees climb into your triceps, nice Emily. Look forward. Really lift your belly button. Awesome, and as you're ready, step or hop back through your chaturanga. Up dog to downward facing dog. Full breath in through your nose. Let it out through your mouth. 1 more, breathe in. Let it out. Big toes together. Left leg to the sky, inhale. Knee to nose, exhale, strong core. Inhale, reach your leg high. Tap your left elbow or shoulder. Back up, breathe in. Cross it to your right elbow or shoulder. Inhale your leg to the sky. Exhale, step between your hands. Crescent lunge. Strong legs take you all the way up. Again, find all those little adjustments. Settle into your hips. Lift your belly button, relax your shoulders. Find another full inhale. Warrior two, as you exhale, right heel pivots down. Any movement that feels good, bend and straighten, adjust. Keep your legs, reverse warrior, inhale, stretch it up and back. Exhale, bend a little deeper into your left knee. One more breath in, nice ladies. Exhale to half moon, left fingertips toward the ground. Even if they hover, right arm to the sky. And then again, really open up your hips, your shoulders, flex your toes, beautiful. It's okay if you fall, sometimes one side's a little bit more comfortable than the other. Take a full breath in, forward fold, release it all down, and it's Sandy. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, let it go. Stand tall, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands behind your back, interlace your fingers and try and cross the opposite thumb on top. Puff up your chest, take a breath in. One more time, belly to thighs. Relax your head, peel your arms off your back. So some versions of our side plank can get a little bit into our hamstring, especially if you start to reach for your top foot, which we'll play with a little bit later. So you can always straighten out your legs, get more of a stretch here. Sink into your chair pose, nice and low, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, shoulders back. Exhale, hands down, another chance to play with your crow pose, Vasisthasana. Maybe working into that true crane with your arms straight. Nice, lots of core, big toes touch. As you're ready, find your way through chaturanga, elbows in, up dog, lift your heart. Downward facing dog, lift your hips to the sky. Take an inhale through your nose. Stick out your tongue, let it out through your mouth. One more, breathe in. Stick out your tongue. Gently lower your knees to your mat. We'll move back to our modified side plank. So on your right hand and your right knee, left foot steps back, left arm to the sky. And then we'll play with lifting your foot again, and this time bend your knee, reach back to find your foot. Little candy cane variation. So really press your hips and your chest forward, feel a stretch through your belly, your sides, kick back through your leg. One more inhale. Exhale, release it down, switch sides. Left hand and left knee toward your mat, right foot steps back. Stack it up, find that nice alignment, and then float your foot, reach back to find your foot. Little candy cane variation on your knee. So good, gently release, back to hands and knees, tabletop, to downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Big toes together, right leg high, breathe in. Exhale, knee to nose, strong core. Inhale your leg to the sky. Tap your right elbow or shoulder. Same little flow, inhale back up. Cross it to your left elbow or shoulder. Inhale, leg to the sky. Exhale, step between your hands. And just one breath to movement, crescent lunge, breathe in, rise up. Warrior two, open out, left heel down. Reverse warrior, inhale, stretch it up and back. Exhale to half moon, right fingertips toward the ground, or they can hover. If you can find your balance pretty well, you can bend your back knee and reach for your foot. Take that little candy cane variation you just did. Take one more full breath in. We'll exhale to standing splits, hands down, left leg to the sky. Round through your back, bend both knees and draw your left knee in toward your nose. And then inhale your left leg to the sky. Hold your standing splits. Option to work your hands a little further back. Try and find your ankle with your fingertips, find balance, so good. One more. We're gonna take a big step back as you exhale, left foot to the back of your mat. Plant your left palm and take your right arm to the sky. Shoulders move down away from your back, or away from your ears, I should say, down your back, there we go. And then see if you can move to the outside edge of your left foot, keep your right hand lifted and step back to a full side plank. Right foot stacks over your left. Nice, yeah, so beautiful variations. One foot can step in front, one foot can stack right on top. You can come onto your forearm, nice Emily. Everywhere you are, you're gonna imagine lifting through your left hip to push your right hip up. Really work your obliques, work your breath. Stretch a little taller, breathe in. Lower down, exhale. Chaturanga to your belly. Take it all the way down this time. Hands behind your back, interlace your fingers for Shalabhasana. Lift your chest, take a breath in. Exhale, release it down. Hands can release by your sides, head can turn to one side. Send breath into your low back, into your shoulders. If you'd rather stack your hands, you can do that. And then gently turn your head in the opposite direction. Back to center. Hands by your shoulders, tuck your toes, press yourself up to a high plank upper push-up, and back to downward facing dog. Now you're warm. All the movements you need in down dog. Yeah, take those adjustments so you can be comfortable. Big toes together. Left leg high, breathe in. Knee to nose, breathe out. Inhale your leg high. Tap your left elbow or shoulder. Back up, breathe in. Cross it to your right elbow or shoulder, exhale. Inhale, reach your leg high. Exhale, step between your hands. One breath to movement for this first part. Crescent lunge, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale to half moon, left fingertips toward the ground, right leg back, right arm high. So you can stay again here or bend your back knee, work the candy cane variation. Keep opening your belly, your chest to the side like you're in a side plank, breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, hands down, right leg to the sky, standing splits. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend both knees, round your right knee toward your nose. Standing splits, reach your leg high. Hold here, hands can come to your ankle, your calf, work your balance. So good. One more inhale. Big step back as you exhale, right foot to the back of your mat. Plant your right palm and take your left arm to the sky for your twist. Again, opening up your chest, getting strong through your shoulders, but keeping them out of your ears. Take a breath in. Side plank as you exhale, move to the outside edge of your right foot. Feel free to come onto your forearm. Stack or stagger your feet and find that lift through your hips. Press into your fingers. You've got one more full breath in. Exhale, release. Chaturanga back onto your belly all the way down. Bend your knees, reach back for your feet or your ankles this time for your bow pose, Dhanurasana, and kick back to open up. Keep breathing. One more inhale. Exhale, release it down. Head to one side, feet can relax to the ground. You can always stack your hands. Lots of breath into your low back. Gently turn your head in the opposite direction, keep breathing. Hands by your shoulders, tuck your toes, press up to a high plank upper push-up, and then back to downward facing dog. We're almost there. Big toes together. Right leg to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, step your foot outside your right wrist. So you're in like a runner's lunge. So we'll just get a little deeper into our hips, our legs. You can move forward and back. Come onto your forearm or take a little twist here. I like to stand on my fingertips, palms, or even drop down to a block if I have one. We'll take this into a little bit of a fallen warrior, but there's no rush to get there. So right arm is going to reach to the sky. And then move to the outside edges of both of your feet. If that's okay on your knee and your hip, right arm can reach back, nice. We're gonna play with taking this toward a side plank. If you know you wanna drop to your forearm, feel free to do that. If you wanna try reaching down to find your big toe, First 2 fingers wrap around your big toe. See if you can keep your hips high and extend your right leg out in front. Nice, Emily, you can stay right there, that's perfect. Or you can begin to reach your foot up to the sky. Find a regular side plank, however it works. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Right back to down dog, lift your hips to the sky. Left leg high, inhale. Step your foot outside your left wrist, exhale. And then again, create your runner's lunge. Move around. It's all good. Feel free to drop to your forearms, your hands. Find your way into your fallen warrior. Left arm to the sky. Move to the outside edges of your feet. Left arm can reach back, right hip can drop. And then stay here or reach down, take your big toes with you. Float out to the side, maybe all the way up to the sky. Regular side plank, take a breath in, a breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big inhale through your nose. Let it out through your mouth like a horse. One more, breathe in. Flutter it out. Allow your knees to fall down to your mat. Child's pose to rest. Big toes touch. Arms can stretch out in front. If you're feeling your shoulders, palms together, bend your elbows and take your hands to the back of your head. Or if you'd rather wrap your hands back toward your feet, you can take a little embryo variation. And we'll just spend a couple of minutes reconnecting, absorbing all the goodness you just practiced. Feel free to stay here as long as you need. As you're ready, walk your hands in, lift your chest. Sit up tall, hands to your heart. You can keep knees together or wide, whatever feels good. Take a moment just to notice how you feel. And we'll gently bow our heads. Namaste. You guys good? All right, high five. High five.